What he do, you too. Look glad nigga. They get it. When we react to how conspiracy theories threaten human civilization. The truth hurts.
The toxic frustration of conspiracy theorists is that they can never be proved wrong. All evidence against their ideas just becomes part of the conspiracy. This is largely why, even though they seem obsessed with science, they always get actual science so wrong.
This is going to kill billions.
Come on, I'm gonna get it.
The whole toxic frustration of conspiracy theorists is that they can never be proved wrong. All evidence against their ideas just becomes part of the conspiracy. This is largely why, even though they seem obsessed with science, they always get actual science so wrong.
Dang, that's actually bad, so even though they seem obsessed with science, they actually get science wrong because you can't prove them wrong.
This is going to kill billions.
Somebody look like the Maximilian Moose nigga, bro. What the fuck, bro? Oh, I'm dead. Yo, my shit loading slow as fuck right now. Bruh, tell me the way don't look like. Damn, bro. My shit taking fucking forever, bro. Program showing my shit down. Come on, finna edit all this. Bruh. Where that nigga at? Yeah, all that just to show the picture of this.
This is gonna kill billions.
Conspiracy theories versus science.
A global pandemic is sweeping through the world, claiming hundreds of thousands of lives. At the same time, new technologies are emerging, promising to transform the way we live. Inevitably, people start connecting one with the other, blaming this new tech for the disease that is terrifying their societies. We are, of course, talking about the Russian flu of 1898, which killed over 1 million people and was frequently blamed on electric light bulbs. Funnily enough, it turned out that electric light bulbs don't cause the flu. It's been well established that belief in conspiracy theories is related to a disbelief in actual science. In fact, it was a philosopher of science, Karl Popper, who first coined the term conspiracy theory. And so, through history, new technology has inspired waves of fear and paranoia.
Dumbass niggas was in the
When the steam train was invented in the 19th century, doommongers claimed that if it went over 30 miles per hour, everyone on it would melt. If it went over 50, every female passenger would have her uterus sucked out. We saw a similar thing with the coronavirus pandemic. As the world went into lockdown, stories shot around the internet that the whole thing was a deliberate biological attack using 5G broadband. These tales got a push from celebrities like Woody Harrelson, Amir Khan, and MIA. 5G engineers were being verbally assaulted on the street, and several masts in the UK were burned down. But all this was actually building on conspiracy theories about 5G that had already been circulating well before the pandemic.
If you don't know what 5G network is, trust me, your ass will find out sooner or later. It's a very, 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 very fast internet connection.
Bro, this really got the conspiracy level
of radiation.
Hell.
All kind of studies are already shown people is gonna be catching cancer, already catching cancer.
This shit is bad. Like, this shit is going to cause turmoil to your people.
Long before COVID, when 5G first appeared, conspiracy
bro, y'all niggas getting y'all goddamn conspiracies from 2006 Gucci or some shit, bro. Who the fuck is this nigga, bro?
And it has a
that shit from goddamn Rick Ross, bro. I ain't listen to that nigga, bro.
Forces of the government, Bill Gates, the Illuminati, or whoever, were using this new tech to make us ill, to control the population, make money, or whatever the Microsoft Freemasons seem to want.
The vast majority of people are asleep. The plan of action is to increase our number across the country. If anybody thinks that this is going to kill 6 million, think again. This is going to kill billions.
In a way, conspiracy theories are a sort of bad mimicry of what scientists actually do, questioning existing narratives and trying to discover the truth. A good example is the anti-vaccine movement. The anti-vax movement started in 1998 when a doctor named Andrew Wakefield claimed that the MMR vaccine gave kids autism. Doesn't, and within a few years, that paper was discredited, and Wakefield was banned from practicing medicine. That didn't stop him from...
I thought it was some vaccine proving that was like, I don't know, back in the day that fucked with kids, like made them slow or some shit. I don't know.
Becoming an anti-vax superstar, flying around the world on speaking tours, and dating 90s supermodel Elle Macpherson.
Any regrets, Dr. Wakefield?
No regrets, thank you.
There is now an entire mini-industry of pseudoscience hacks, celebrities, and US presidents who now call vaccines into question, often while making money selling alternative therapies. This is dangerous. Vaccines only work effectively if enough people within a population actually use them, and the WHO lists vaccine hesitancy as among the 10 biggest health threats to mankind.
Think about it. If you're healthy, what's the common sense in taking a vaccine? It doesn't make any sense because it is of the devil.
Because the anti-vax movement...
I ain't gonna lie, like, I feel like, bro, we all have a personal choice, to be honest. It's your body, like, you get to do what you want, but our bodies are built to fight against diseases in our immune system and shit. Like, all these vaccines, they might make it easier for your body, but next time around when you don't have a vaccine, you might be fucked up because your body used to fighting against shit. But hell yeah.
Movement can't disprove the science behind vaccines. They have only one place to go: conspiracy theory.
Anything that goes against what they're pitching, the conspiracy theorists regarding masks, I know for a fact they don't work, and I've seen enough evidence to say they don't.
Calling scientists liars is a cornerstone of most conspiracies. But the problem is that we need to trust in scientists, because when you tear up the very basis of truth, you can start to believe in anything. If we don't believe in science, very bad, powerful people with lots of money get to claim whatever they want. Bad people like the fossil fuel lobby.
I ain't gonna lie, that's what's happening right now. Like, basically, these stories we hear is one person's side of the story. We don't know what really happened.
If we don't believe in science, very bad, powerful people with lots of money get to claim whatever they want. Bad people like the fossil fuel lobby. Because they can't disprove what 99% of scientists in the world think, that man-made climate change is real and incredibly dangerous, oil companies will fund official-sounding think tanks to sow just enough doubt that politicians can avoid making meaningful change. Companies like Exxon and right-wing billionaire political donors like the Mercer family and the Koch brothers pump millions of dollars into places with illustrious-sounding names like the Heartland Institute, Cato Institute, and the Heritage Foundation in order to undermine climate science without evidence.
It's just a con job, what's going on with this man-induced global warming. I mean, there's all this fuss and carry on, trying to scare us. But it's really about money.
Bro, what the fuck is that soundtrack, bro? Shit sound like fucking wind blowing in my ears.
What's going on with this man-induced global warming. I mean, there's all this fuss and carry on, trying to scare us. But it's really about money.
An essential part of the climate change denial movement is the idea that scientists, universities, national research institutes, NGOs, charities, the UN, the WHO, and NASA are all part of a giant nefarious plot to stop people driving SUVs so that they can get more research funding or something.
The climate naturally changes, and it has since the beginning of Earth. It's something that the global elites, Rothschild Zionists...
What the fuck is that? What's her name?
use as a way to keep us in fear and basically make us feel as human beings that we are destroying the earth and we are dirty, nasty beings.
Without conspiratorial thinking questioning science, there really is no climate change denial movement. So, As easy as it is to laugh at conspiracy theories, the dangers they represent aren't just limited to inspiring random bits of terrorism. When it comes to science,
I ain't gonna lie, that's going way too far if you believe in the conspiracy that much that you burn shit down.
They threaten the continued existence of advanced human
they might as well pay
civilization
you to
on
promote
Earth.
that.
So, that's great. Thanks, conspiracies.
Okay. On to the next. Fuck with that, like, subscribe. I'm doing all that.